you show us how you were holding the gun?
So, like, ow, that hurt. Like, pretty much I can have some of that, so it's probably just like that.
Pretty similar to that?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you could kind of stand up, pretend like right here's the doorway as you're coming in.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, so you step in enough that you can close the door.
Mm-hmm.
And then
So I was holding it like that.
Okay.
So I closed it, and then like she popped around, and I just don't know what happened. She was just like that, like it jerked up, and then it just my finger just slipped and just.
Okay. 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 Well, tell me this. Considering the pills you took, the beer you drank, do you feel like you are not able to make free and willing voluntary decisions as far as whether or not to talk to us? I mean,
I can make it. I can. I'm coherent enough for that.
Okay. Okay. You understand you're at City Building in Wichita. You're in our interview room.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes,
talking
sir.
to a couple police officers.
Yes, sir. I'm not
okay.
Space and operating.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that you understand. Okay.
Yes, sir. I do.
Because we're going to go over your rights here in a minute. I want to make sure you understand those because
Yes.
I don't know exactly what all's going on or where this is all going to go. But I certainly don't want to later have someone say, you know, why didn't you read him his rights or, you know, something so like that.
I understand.
There's always somebody that's going to be looking over our shoulder that's wanting to know why we didn't follow what's our normal protocol.
I understand.
Which is what this is. Okay. What I like to do myself, this is room number 3. And once again, the time is 8/20/2020. Still on October 3rd. It's a Monday evening. What I like to do is have people read the form to me, because otherwise I'm just droning, and I know for me,
So I know what I'm doing.
I don't listen to people real well sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I
So
can
it's
understand
just
that.
easier for me to have people. Can you read that first line?
Yes, for your rights.
Yes.
Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights.
Okay, do you understand that?
I guess for the most part, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I guess could you elaborate? Just that we're on the same page. I mean,
Well, yeah, you've heard of the Miranda decision.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You've seen on TV, you know, people get read their rights, whether on a TV show or something like that.
Yes.
So that they understand that they don't have to talk to the police is essentially what it boils down to.
Yes,
and
sir.
that's what that first line says, is that you understand that before I ask you questions about what happened or what's going on, that we're going to go over your rights.
Oh, yes,
and that
sir.
you
Yes,
need
sir.
to understand them. Okay? That's what I want to make sure of.
Okay.
Okay? Would you just initial right there? All that for me means is that you've read that, not that anything else. Okay. Can you read that next line?
Oh, yes, sir. You have the right to remain silent.
Do you understand what that means?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Anything you say can be used against you in court.
You understand that one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have him with you during questioning.
You understand that?
I do, and I'm not gonna lie, I've never, this whole situation, of course, it's, it's a situation, and I've never been in anything like this, so I'm not, 100% sure what I'm, supposed to be doing, everything like that. I mean, I'm going to be honest to the best of not to the best of my ability, but I'm
Okay.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I just want.
Okay.
I want us to be honest.
Well, the statement's pretty self-explanatory, don't you think? What does it mean to you?
Basically, to me, it means that, if I need advice from a lawyer, I guess, that's all I can really take from it. Like, I have to...
It essentially says that, and it doesn't essentially, it says you have the right, it's your right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions about what happened today. Okay? And to have him with you during questioning if you wanted to. That would be your right. And I just want to make sure you understand that you have that right.
Okay. I guess how...
you understand the right. I'm not asking you at the moment whether you want a lawyer or not. We'll get to that part. I'm just asking you if you understand that you have the right to talk to one and to have one with you if you wanted to.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And I guess, I guess we will go over that too, but how does that, do I just say, yeah, I want one, and, how does that all work?
Well, that's just it. And you can tell me right now. If you want to talk to a lawyer before you talk to us, if that's what you want, then all you have to do is tell me that, and that's fine. Okay? That doesn't change what we do at all other than whether or not we ask you questions or not at this point. Okay? So that's up to you. That is completely up to you.
Okay.
I have to kind of work with what you're telling me and what I'm hearing, and I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah.
You're asking me questions. I'm not hearing you make statements, okay? I have not heard you say that you want to talk to a lawyer before you talk to us. Okay. If that's what you want at the moment, and you can, later on in this, it will explain that if right now you don't want to talk to a lawyer, and then you start talking to us and then say, yes, I do, you have that right. Just because at some point you say, yes, I want to talk to you, that doesn't mean you don't have the right to say, look, maybe I don't want to talk. But that's up to you. These are all things up to you. I'm not trying to give you any advice.
I completely understand that.
I'm just trying to make sure you understand the process. You've never had your Miranda rights read to you before, have you?
No.
Never been in a situation where sitting in an interview room with the police, I take it? Okay. That's why I want to make sure you understand your rights. That's the whole purpose of this.
Okay.
And these are your rights.
Okay.
And you are an adult. The military's entrusted you with weapons and with the ability and when necessary to use those weapons. You're an adult. You're somebody that they've determined could make decisions. And that's kind of the place I'm at. I just want to make sure you have the information you need to make the decision you want to make.
Okay.
All right. So if you're telling me, and that's something I want to clear up real quick, if you're telling me right at this second, yes, I want to talk to a lawyer before I talk to you, then I'd like you to tell me that. If not, then we'll continue with the form, okay?
Okay.
But that's up to you.
Because I'm a person that's going to be honest. I don't know.
Understand, you're not going to offend us either way. You're not going to offend us if you say, sorry, guys, I just want to talk to a lawyer first. But if you continue with the form and then say the same thing happens. You don't offend us. But if you say you want to talk to us, we'll sit here and let you tell us what's going on. But that's up to you.
Because that's the thing is, I just want to be honest about stuff. So, I don't...
Well, that's up to you.
I completely understand what it is. If I guess I want one later, I can do that, so...
Well, it's up to you.
Yeah, okay. I completely understand that.
Okay.
I guess that was that last one. So, if you cannot hire a lawyer, the court will appoint one for you.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And that's what we were discussing. If you say, yeah, I'll answer some questions, and then you think again, maybe I don't want to later, it doesn't matter how long later. All you got to do is say so, and we'll stop.
And I have read the statement of my rights, and I understand that. I understand what my rights are.
You understand these rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me. Have these rights in mind. Do you wish to talk to us now? Yes, I do.
Okay. And that would be without an attorney at this point?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I understand that. And then I sign.
Please. Still October 3rd. I don't know, I'm having trouble adjusting to October. I keep thinking in terms of September. All right. Well, Dane, like the officers told you, I think coming up here, we want to talk about what happened with Rowena today. Is it Rowena?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I get, you've been telling me here the last few minutes that you want to be honest. You want to tell us, this is what you want to do. Yeah. So, I'm more than happy to sit back and listen. Okay, that's the easiest way. So, I guess, can you give us a little idea what happened today?
Can I do background information?
Sure, feel free.
Okay. I'll pretty much kind of just start kind of from the beginning or whatever. We've been friends for 5 years, a little over 5 years. We started, we've kind of had this on and off dating, wanting to date kind of thing going on for, the past 5 years, but it never worked out, XYZ, whatever. And the reason why I want to explain all this other stuff is it does have a purpose. I'm not just trying to waste time, I promise.
You're good.
We've been dating, and it would have been 2 months from the 24th of September. It would have been 2 months, so we started dating like July 24th. And I guess I've been dealing with a lot of stuff. Just day after day. Getting up every day is just difficult with all the pain and just, friends getting killed, just the war trauma stuff. And it's not an excuse, but I'm just saying it's been like that for me. I've tried to find help. I'm an introvert, so I keep things built up inside. I know this may seem very contradicting, but I'm a very caring person. I'll go out of my way to help anyone and anything, and so when it was last week, she was kind of acting just kind of funny. It's really weird. And I was like, is everything okay? Or, what's going on? And then, she just, basically just kind of said, it's like, I just don't think, she's kind of doing the thing where she doesn't think, it'll work out because of something way, way, way in the future. I'm just like, well, doesn't seem logical to me, whatever, okay. And the biggest thing is, okay, can I write something just so that way you guys could understand this whole, this kind of mess. So, Rowena, Rashad's her brother. And then he Asha are married. And then Mizbah is Asha's sister. So, and I mean, I've been best friends with Asha and Mizbah. I mean, since I got out of the military, since I went back home here I went to Wichita State for a semester, and that's where I met them. And of course, Rashad, I met him too. And we've all been friends, good friends, everything like this. And Rowena's kind of been the drama one of all of them. And so once stuff has kind of been, I don't know, it's been picking up and acting weird for me for about the past month, and I've been asking for my friends, hey, would you want to help me, or, and specifically those two, they just kind of leave me high and dry or whatever, cool. And I'm not trying to someone that, and this is gonna sound weird, but so I asked Rowena, I was like, what's going on? And she was just like, oh, blah, 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 whatever. And I'm just like, this is the second time I've just asked you. I'm just clarifying what's going on. And then I would ask Rashad, I was like, hey, is everything all right with your sister? Just trying to be normal. I'm not trying to create drama. I'm not trying to harass. I'm not trying to do any of that shit. And so, and he's like, well, do you disrespect my relationship with my sister? He can't really tell you. I'm like, I completely understand that. And so then I asked Rowena, I didn't even ask her. The other day, I just sent her a text, just because we've been friends for 5 years. I was just like, hey, what's going on? How was work? And then she just, right after that, blocks me from everything. And then Rashad's like, you need to just stop talking to her because, she'll press charges and all that stuff. I'm just like, I just asked her how her day was. She never gave me an indication of anything that was stop, whatever. I'm just trying to be your friend. I understand she didn't want to do this, whatever, fine, cool. And so then, I would try and ask, Afshar or Mizbah, hey, just to talk, just to vent. And of course, no, they didn't want to do it. And I'm just like, all right, I'm just like, all right. So I had no one really to vent to. And then I would vent to a couple of I tried to talk to my mom, and because my mom's good friends with all of them too. Mm-hmm. And so I would try and talk to my mom. I was like, hey, what's, she asked me, hey, how are things doing? I'm like, I'm not doing that well. She's like, all right, well, I hope things get better. And I'm just like, well, you could ask and see what's going on, kind of thing, because I haven't been doing that well. And yeah, it's a breakup, but it's not the breakup that really is the problem. Whatever. Yeah, breakups are hard, whatever. I didn't even see this coming. It literally was just blindsided. Okay, whatever. And so, I ended up drinking a little bit more. Drinking a little bit more for me is just drinking once. I just drank a bottle once over the weekend. And, I'm already, we got into a car accident. My car flooded out. I'm having severe back pain. Just stuff kind of was piling up. And I was just like, and for the longest time, I've still just kind of not know who I am. I'm still trying to figure that out. And so to kind of get down to today, today didn't happen at all how I honestly don't know what happened. I mean, this morning I took my pain meds. Of course, I took a little bit more than I did. And I knew that I had no intentions of hurting anyone, because I've never hurt anyone. I don't, at least I didn't do that. And so, I just went over to her house, because I knew what time she kind of got off, stuff, whatever. And, I thought her parents would be home, too, so it was not like, I knew she was going to be home alone. And so, she let me in. I was kind of a little already, because first off, I did kind of a no-no, driving kind of under the influence, with my shoulder. And so, I was already maxed out with everything, and, we just talked for a second, and honestly, like, I don't even really know why, but I just had the gun, and it's not because I had it for her. I usually would carry one around just because, I'm just kind of paranoid like that. And honestly, right when, it just happened so fast, just talking, and, like, I didn't even pull the trigger or anything, all I remember is it went off. And I was just like, what just happened? Like, I don't know what happened. I wasn't trying to hurt her or anything. It went off, and I literally just didn't know what to do. I've been in combat and all that stuff, and I literally just panicked and freaked out, because I didn't even, it was just in here. I just had it in here, and, we were talking, and then, I don't know if, because of how, I was already kind of, loopy a little bit, if it just, I was already just, woo, and she just made me jump or something, I don't know, but I wasn't trying to hurt her at all, and it went off, and it's not an excuse for anything. It's, I don't know, this whole week has just piled up, and I don't know, I don't even remember it going off, and it went off, and I didn't know what to do. I care about her, but I know, as a friend, too, I wouldn't. I don't know.
What happened after the gun went off?
I was just looking, I just saw her, she just fell down, and I was just like, what to do. I was like, this is not going to look good no matter how I do this. I mean,
What'd you do right after that? Right after the gun goes off, what do you do?
I just stared at her. I was just like, well, I tried to see what.
Did you walk over to her?
Yeah.
What happened?
I just got overwhelmed with emotions. I tried to. I honestly just. I thought she was dead. And I didn't no intentions of doing that.
Okay.
I haven't done anything ever in my life bad like this. And it's, I mean, I've been in combat, I've seen people shot. But this is something completely different. And I know this is...
Did you try to help her? I mean, at that point?
I tried to see where it was bleeding. And I mean, from my knowledge, I was like, there's nothing I could do.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen gunshot wounds to that before.
Okay. Did you get anything to try to stop the bleeding?
Honestly, right after I saw that and I went over to see it, I just...
What'd you do right afterwards, Dane?
I honestly just freaked out. And I just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and I just freaking...
Okay. Right after you go over to her.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You're helping us. I appreciate that. I know this isn't easy, Dane. Okay? Get that, okay? We know this isn't easy. We appreciate the fact that you're trying to be honest. We appreciate the fact you're not playing the game. You're being a man. That's what you've done for the last however many years. And we do appreciate that.
What I did was, whenever I looked at her, and of course it just brought up all of them, like combat and stuff that I've seen, and it just flashback, flashback, flashback. And I didn't want to lose anyone else. And so after I did that, I mean, it felt like for everybody it was, just, it's a couple minutes. And I thought she was dead. And so I left.
Okay. Did you do anything before you left? Did you go anywhere else in the house?
I was just right there, and I wasn't gonna try and get away with it and all that stupid shit, like try and cover it up, because you can't cover that stuff up, and it was an accident. It's my fault. I don't know what.
Okay.
After that, when I was driving home, I almost just wanted to crash the car. I honestly was about to call the cops. But I've never dealt with this before, and I was too scared, even though it's not a good enough excuse, but and I wasn't trying to destroy evidence, but I just threw the gun away. But I know where it is if you guys need.
Where'd you throw it at?
It's over. I put it, in Rocky Creek, if you know where that's at. It's, you know, where Whitetail and stuff like that is.
13th Street there.
I threw it in the water, but it's not really in the water. It's like right next to the kind of the bridge thing.
Okay. If I showed you an overhead picture of the area, do you think you could point it out?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll work on that in a minute. What kind of gun is it?
It was a .45.
You know what kind?
I think it was a Smith & Wesson.
Where did you get that from?
I've always had that when I lived in Arizona. I have my shotgun, I have a SCAR, and I have my pistol, and I always sleep with my pistol and everything, and until I found out the damage it could do to a friend.
Okay. What'd you do after you put the gun out there?
Went home. I didn't know who to call because I couldn't just call option on them.
Okay.
They're my best friends, and then I just...
Did you call anybody? No?
I tried to call, what's his name? From Lawrence.
Brendan Lawrence?
Yeah.
Michael?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to call him. And then after, that happened, that's when I just started taking a whole bunch of pills. Because
How did you get over to her house this morning?
I drove my dad's truck, his truck that he had.
A Nissan? The silver one that's in the garage there at the house?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. What were you wearing? Do you remember?
I was wearing black shorts with a green shirt.
Okay. Green shirt have anything written on it or anything?
Support the troops.
Okay. Do you know where those clothes are at now? Where are they?
They're at the house.
You know where at the house?
I'll have to think about it just because I'm...
Okay.
I'm not medicine. No.
Okay. Do you know what time it was you left your house this morning? The one out there in Andover?
It was like... I mean, I left earlier, like, I left at 8, but I wasn't over there or anything until, like, later.
Okay. Where'd you go when you left?
I just drove around to think of what I was gonna say to her, because I'm the kind of person that, if you really care about something, you know, you kind of have one last chance to, you know, pick your words wisely to do that.
She wouldn't communicate with you anymore by phone or anything, right?
She's blocked me from everything.
So if you were going to talk to her, the only way would be face to face? Okay. Did you try to contact her at school? Huh.
It hurt, but I respected what she wanted, and I mean, this was like the first kind of day I wasn't like, sorry, but balls deep in just pain and everything, and because originally she was supposed to, like, because my parents were out of town, she was supposed to take care of me on Sunday, so that's why I thought she might be able to, you know, at least hear me out, just post-surgery.
So at some point, though, you drive over to her house? To her folks' house?
Yeah, like, what, 10... I'm trying to think what time that happened. It was like probably like 11:30, and I sat in my truck, not like at our house, but I just sat in my truck for a while because it was just like
in the neighborhood there. Or?
It was just very intimidating where I didn't want to.
You know whereabouts you were sitting at?
Like, when you go into the neighborhood, you can turn right, and it goes, like, all the way down to her house, and I kind of just parked before you turn right to go all the streets all the way down.
Okay.
Because I have to, you know, just gain composure and think about stuff before, because I'm an emotional person.
Okay. You think that was what time you think you pulled into the neighborhood?
About like 10:15, 10:30 or something like that.
Do you know what time she gets out of school today? No.
Well, usually, usually when we talk, she usually gets done. She, like, goes to class in the mornings, and then she's usually done. I mean, I don't know if she's home or not, but she's usually done by, like, 9:30 or so.
Okay. So when you're sitting there composing yourself, do Do you know if she was home yet then? You don't know?
And that was just because I figured, usually I don't know if she rode, sometimes she rides the bus to go, since Wichita State does their campus thing, I don't know how they do that, or if she drove, and so I was just waiting to see if she was going to be home or not, like driving or not. And
what happened? Did you see her come by, or?
Oh, no, after a while I just went over.
Okay. Where'd you park at?
I just parked on that, where I was at over there, and I just walked.
Okay, so you parked on the street before her house, before you turned to go to her house?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you walked in. How far a walk do you think that is?
Not that far at all. I mean, like,
I mean, I'm not real familiar with the neighborhood, but
like, trying to figure, probably like trying to, if like, think of it in like football yards, it would be like maybe like 20 yards.
okay. So pretty quick. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't take you too long to walk down there. Did you see anybody out and about? The neighborhood?
Like in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's people out there walking and stuff like that.
Okay. Did you talk to any of them, or?
No, I don't. I'm the kind of person, I mean, if I don't really know you, I don't really talk. But I mean, I didn't have anything to hide. So
Nobody seemed interested in you or anything? Okay. So what happens when you get to her house? What do you see when you get there on the outside?
I mean, her, the garage door is shut. I mean, and, I saw the dogs let out, so I knew that she was home. Because her mom was at school, and, I mean, I think her mom was, I mean, I know her mom was at school, but I don't know if her dad was at work or not, so, I mean, I figured if he wasn't home, then he'd be there. If he wasn't working, he'd be there, so. But, I mean, that's...
How'd you see the dogs? Did you see them get let out, or just that they were outside?
They were outside, I saw them. She lets one of them, she has to walk him outside because she'll just run away. She's not that bright of a dog.
Which one's that?
The German Shepherd.
The bigger one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does she bring them out front or put them in the backyard?
She usually does Sasha in the backyard, but I saw Max. Max usually goes out in the front.
Okay.
Because he doesn't run away, he just goes pees and goes back inside. Or goes back, and so.
How was it that you saw Max? He came out the front door, or?
He was already out there just wandering in the yard.
And you showed up? Okay. Did you see Sasha at all at that point? No?
No.
Okay. So what happens? You come up, garage door's closed, there's Max. What do you do?
Well, I made a stupid decision, and I let him back inside and kind of just walked in.
You open the door yourself? I mean, it's unlocked. Is this the front door? Okay. You just walk in? Okay. You let Max in? Okay. What happens then? What do you see when you first walk in the door? You let the dog in. What are you seeing?
I hear her get up, and then...
Where was she at?
She was in the dining room.
Okay. At the table? Okay. Could you tell what she was doing?
I heard her listening to Family Guy. That's the only thing I could hear. I couldn't really tell. And she came around the corner, and that's when the whole thing happened.
Okay. Did you talk to her at all? Before?
I was going to, but then after that happened...
Sure.
No.
Okay. So, as you walk up to the front door, because as I recall, you might have to walk up some steps.
Stairs.
Okay. Where's the gun at then?
I just have it.
Still in the sling?
I just have it in my sling.
When do you take it out of your sling?
I mean, it's... The best way to kind of ground it is it was just like... It was kind of out already, and I just kind of had it like just pointing down in here, so it would be like...
It was in your right hand?
Yeah.
So it's kind of in your hand, in the sling?
Not in my hand, but it was like... It was in here, and... Because I shoot left-handed.
Mm-hmm.
So
was it, I guess, was it muzzle into the sling? So like
muzzle,
a cross-draw shoulder? Or a cross-draw holster?
The muzzle was facing out.
Okay.
It's not going to help, but...
Oh, no. It's all right. It is what it is, right? I mean, that's what we're talking about. Okay. So did you have the gun in your right hand? It was just laying next to the hand.
It was in my hand, but when she came around and just startled me, just pulled it.
Pulled the trigger or pulled the gun?
Yeah.
How did you shoot it?
It was like...
With your right hand? Okay.
Yeah, and I had it like aimed down, and so when I walked in, because I know... Well, when she pretty much came around the corner, she just like jumped and just kind of like freaked me out. So I went like that. It was just like almost like a natural reaction.
How many times did you fire?
Just once.
So she comes around the corner, you walk in, you have the gun, and you're sling with your hand. I mean, your hand's holding it, I assume. Okay. And you must have your finger near the trigger.
Yeah, I never put it on it, just for kind of like the fire muzzle or trigger safety thing, and then it's just like, when she kind of just, I don't even know how we startled each other, but then it just
goes off.
Just pull it.
Why did you walk in?
I was on the medicine and I wasn't thinking logically.
I mean, what did you expect to occur when you walked in? She wasn't expecting you, was she? I mean, you hadn't made a plan to come over and talk to her.
No, because she would never talk to me or anything like that.
Did you knock on the door first?
No, I thought letting Max in would be like a sign that...
How many times had you been over to the house before?
To her house, like 3 or 4 times.
Okay. Always with her? Okay.
I helped change her oil. I mean, we'd hang out, play with the dogs and stuff like that.
Okay. So you walk up, park down the block, and you walk up. Why didn't you just pull up, I guess, to the house? What did you think would happen if she saw you or saw your car?
Because she probably... Well, I didn't know if her dad was going to be there, and it was just going to be like an automatic, just call the cops, honestly.
Okay.
I honestly don't know what...
So you walk up, you walk in, and are we just talking almost instantly? You hear her get up, she comes around the corner, as you said, and the shot goes off. Or is there some time that you're in the house? How far into the house do you get, do you think?
Not even like past that stair. Like, I wasn't even trying to aim. I wasn't anything. Like, it...
Okay. Did the gun function like it was supposed to? I mean, did it malfunction when you looked at it later? What did it look like?
No, this just isn't helping my case, but whenever I carry a pistol, I always carry it loaded, because the one time you know it's not loaded is when you're going to need it. And I've had those experiences before, and so I always just carry it like that.
You think it's a Smith? Okay. Is it a double action only? Does it have
There's no
a
safety on it.
Does it have a hammer?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh, no. It's the...
Or is it more like a Glock where it's just doesn't have a hammer or anything?
I think it has a hammer, but it's more of like a sliding.
It's still an automatic.
Yeah. But
can you cock it with your thumb?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No. Unless you're...
Do you know what the model number on it is? Or what any of the writing on the gun itself says?
The only thing I know is I think it says Smith and Wesson.
Okay. What color is it?
Black.
Okay. You know how many rounds it holds in the magazine?
12.
Okay. And then you said it was a .45. Do you know what brand of ammunition you shoot?
I've had the same ammunition for like a long time, because I just don't shoot it.
Okay. So you walk up, you go in the door, just take a step in, she's right there, and the gun goes off.
And I'm pulling the trigger.
Okay. Why? I mean, honestly. Between us here, I mean, right now, man, why?
I mean, I pretty much accepted the fact that we were done. I didn't...
That doesn't make it easier.
No.
I mean, were you angry?
I was angry, but I mean, I've always been able to control my emotions. I mean, I've always been through breakups. I mean, there's nothing new about this.
You ever done anything like this on any other breakups? Never threatened an ex-girlfriend or...
I didn't even threaten her. I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
I understand.
Says that, but I mean, like, no.
Okay. You started dating in July, end of July. When was the last time you were dating someone?
Like 2013.
Okay.
And before that, 2011.
Okay. Did you break up with either one of them, or did they break up with you?
They broke up with me.
Okay. Where were you dating them at? Was that here also, local, or was that?
Yeah, the first one was.
Who was that?
Alicia. She I mean, she manipulated me, and I got really attached to the kid, and I mean, she would abuse me, but it's like, who am I gonna tell?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than whatever. I mean, like, she would punch me in the balls and everything like that if she didn't, because we ended up living after, I mean, we dated for like 6-7 months, and then we moved in together because of the place that she was in. It wasn't because we wanted to live with each other, but then she, I mean, if she didn't get her way, then she'd be like, well, then I'm gonna have someone come over and fuck them. And I'm just like, and I mean, Asha and all of them know all about that stuff too. And
about Alicia. What's Alicia's last name?
Shively.
Did you ever make any reports about her, or she make any reports about you, anything like that?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, nothing.
Okay.
I mean, I wanted to, you know, I mean, because, I mean, she was abusing me, but,
okay.
I mean,
that's not normally the way men do things.
I don't know.
Whether it's right or wrong isn't the issue, it's just not what we do. Okay. Who was before Alicia?
I didn't date, or I guess before that it was, Amanda Heiser.
Okay. Was that local also, or?
That was the infamous, come home on leave from deployment kind of thing.
Okay. She was seeing someone else at that point.
Well, it was more of, we were getting ready to redeploy back home, and it was like Christmas Eve, and I found out she was dating someone else, and I was just like,
Did you ever confront either one of them like this? No? Okay.
I didn't even want to confront.
Yeah.
Why the gun is even involved, I don't even know why.
I mean, it's not just involved. You walked in with it, you know, in your hand. Right?
just thought too much medicine to even...
What did you think? I mean, that's kind of important stuff to know. What were you thinking? What are you thinking as you get out of your car and you walk up to that house?
Maybe she'll just listen to me. I'm not even trying to, like, use it. Maybe it's more of just a...
You mean the gun?
Yeah, it's one of those kind of things where it's... Wouldn't use it, but then if, just listen to me for a second, then I'll leave kind of thing. I don't even know.
Make her sit still, not call the police, but listen to you.
Not even that. Just listen. Just listen for 5 seconds.
Well, I guess, and that's what I'm at. I guess, why do you need the gun to get her to do that? I mean, I understand your concern that you show up and they're just instantly going to call the cops. Her brother told you, right? If you don't quit pestering her, she might press charges on you. Didn't he tell you that?
Yeah, and that's what was so weird, was because it was like, all I did was I had to ask her, hey, like, how was your day? Like, and this is like in the evening, and I asked her, how's work? And then she just tells him that, and it's like, she didn't even tell me.
Okay. Now, when you took the pills this morning, was that at your mom's house there? Okay. Then you drove around for a while trying to just think about how you were going to approach this, or what were you thinking about then?
Wasn't trying to hurt anyone, that's for damn sure, but...
Tell me this. Did it cross your mind that you were going to kill her? Did it cross your mind that you were going to kill yourself? Did you want her to know that that was going to happen, or that was a possibility?
Probably.
Well, what do you think? I mean, what was going on with you? You drove around for a while, you sat and waited. There's a lot going on in your head at that time, right?
This past year I've lost like 15 friends. I'm tired of losing people.
You talking dying, or?
They committed suicide, or they were killed, or something.
Okay.
And it's been going on for 6 years.
Did you try to get a hold of Mr. Dominguez today at all? No? When's the last time you talked to him?
Like maybe about a month ago, or a few weeks ago.
Before she broke up with you? Okay.
Like, it really just comes down to, like, I'm just a nice guy that always gets fucked over, honestly. And I put everyone always before me.
Mm-hmm. You get kind of tired of that, don't you? You served your country. You're a man. You have that sense of duty. And you also have that sense of, we just keep it to ourselves. No matter how bad it hurts, no matter how much it bothers us, we keep it to ourselves, right?
I've been trying to get help.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to get my friends to help me lately.
Okay.
It blows me off.
What do you think it was that caused her to break up with you?
She says because she doesn't see us working out, like, next, like, when she want to move to freaking wherever for graduate school. And I was like, alright, well, we can still enjoy now. I mean, nothing, but we didn't even have a fight yet.
Did you discuss getting married?
I mean, we talked about it, like, I'm an intense person, but, I mean, I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna, like, actually do that. I mean, it's just kind of like, you know, one of those, the first couple months you're on that love high kind of thing. You just talk about everything. I mean, she sent me a picture of her ring, and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I just went with the flow. That's why I was just so confused. But I mean, like, with that stuff, and...
So, once again, you're just trying to be the good guy, the responsible guy, and you open yourself up to somebody and they shut you down, right? Okay. I get that.
I don't understand why.
Okay. Has that ever pissed you off in the past to the point where you thought of something that might hurt somebody?
No, that's why I take painkillers.
Okay.
I just don't want to hurt anymore. I'm in physical, emotional, and psychological pain.
Okay. What shoes were you wearing today?
Huh?
What shoes were you wearing today when this happened?
I was wearing this. I can't remember the brand. It's just like Reebok, or not Reebok, but like a.
What color are they?
Black with like some green.
Kind of an athletic shoe. Okay.
Yeah.
Are those at the house today? Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember where at?
When I got home, I honestly just took more pills and I just sat in the shower for like an hour.
Okay. Did you get any blood on you? No. I mean, did you touch her after she fell? Okay. How close do you think you got to her?
After, like, it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like, a few feet.
Okay. Okay. Did you open any cabinets in the house at all? No?
No, sir.
Okay. Did you go in any other rooms other than that front room?
No.
Okay. Did you see any, after it happened, after she falls, did you see any other damage in the house at all?
Nothing I swear of.
Okay. When you leave, which door do you go out?
I went out the back one. Look at it, it is right there.
The one into the backyard? Okay. Once you get out in the backyard, what do you do?
I'll start freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just walk around the house.
You know which side of the house you walked around? The garage side or the other side?
Like if you're facing, like if I walk out the back, the left side, so like the front door side, not the garage side.
Okay. When you came in, did you close the front door before this happened?
It was closed.
Okay.
But I mean, that's not like I just closed it because that's...
Yeah, I mean, you just walked in, but you weren't standing in the doorway right there. You walked in enough that you could close the door. Okay. Did you have to unlock the back door, or was it already unlocked?
No, it was already unlocked.
Okay.
Because you let Sasha out.
Okay. Where was Sasha when this happened?
The dogs were up there.
Where?
They were like in the living room and stuff, and then they were trying to get out, and I didn't want them to get out.
Mm-hmm. So what'd you do?
I just pushed them aside and just went outside and didn't let them get outside.
You just left them loose in the house there?
That's usually how they are.
Okay. But that's how you left them. Okay. What was she wearing today?
I don't even remember.
Think backwards. Kind of think from the point the gun went off, okay? Just before the gun goes off. Can you see what she's wearing?
Well, maybe jeans, I think. Something dark for pants. Like a lighter shirt. I was too busy looking for her face.
Did she say anything at all to you?
Mm-mm.
Just happened too quick?
Yeah.
And when you leave, you walk back to your car?
Yes.
Is the gun still in your sling at that point?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't put it in a pocket or anything else?
No.
Okay. Then what happens when you get to your car?
I just leave.
Okay. When you walked in to the house, when you walked up to the house and when you walked into the house, from what you're telling me, you had the gun so that you could convince her to take you serious, to listen to you.
Just to listen to me.
Okay. But that's why you had the gun with you, was to confront her so she would listen to you. Is that right? I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth. I just want to know what you're telling me, okay?
I don't want to hurt people. I just want people to fuck me over. All I do is help people. I go out of my way to help people. In Manhattan, I'll go pick up a homeless person and take him home and let him shower and get him food. I mean, that's what... I've tried to get help through the VA. Fuck them. They don't help me.
Okay. Where are your other guns at?
They're in Manhattan.
Okay. Who do you live with up there? Do you live alone or?
I live with 3 other guys.
Okay. Who are they?
Okay, do you need to write their names down?
Please.
Kale. Kale Spencer. That's his whole name. He's 20. He's in the Air Guard. Justin Willard. He's in the Air Guard. His dad's a sergeant major for the Air Guard too. And then Garrett. I can't remember his last name right now.
Okay. Why'd you bring the gun down here with you when you came down?
I always sleep with it.
Okay.
It's just I feel comfortable, safe with it.
Okay. You got anything right now, Ron?
Hey, bud, let me just clear up a few things. I just want to make sure, because sometimes I'm kind of zoned in and out. And Dane, tell me this. So let me get this correct, okay? You walk into the residence, all right? You got the gun, you showed us right here in your right hand.
Yeah.
You kind of go around the corner, and she comes around the corner. There are no words exchanged between you guys. She says she kind of startles you, and you kind of startle her. But there's no words exchanged, and then the shot goes off. Am I correct on that?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is over kind of by where the stairs are?
This is like, yeah, once I come in, it's like right there, and she's like coming around the kitchen, so she's like right by the table. And so I'm like on the other side of the stairway, kind of like where that white couch is.
And I wasn't in there, so how far, basically, when this happens, how far are you guys away from each other? Is it from you to I or further? Or?
Like, this is like, I walk in, the stairway is right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a little couch right here, and then the table would be like that corner, like a little bit farther.
Yeah, so roughly 7-8 feet, somewhere like that.
Yeah.
You said that you brought your 45 down from Manhattan. Your other two guns are up there. You said you sleep with him. Did you bring ammunition down with that?
I only just have my one mag with it.
Just your round if it's got 12 in it? Did you keep one in the chamber also? At all times? You never take that one out? Okay. Alright, so just a magazine, just the one in the chamber, so you got 13 in that.
Well, it'd be 12 with 11 and then 1.
Okay. Got it. Okay. You take that, tell me, on a regular day, where would you keep that at? I know you said you sleep with it.
I usually carry it, like, in my backpack or stuff like that. I mean, usually if I'm going to school, then I'll leave it in my car and stuff like that, because you can't have them in federal buildings or whatever, but, I mean, other than that, I mean, since I haven't been able to, like, I'm always carrying a book bag, I always carry it with me, like, in my book bag. And then if I'm, driving a lot or whatever, if my car wasn't messed up, I usually leave it in my car, like in the front or side, like, what is it? Like, cubby holes or whatever they are on the side.
Is there ever times where you don't take it with you?
I mean, like, maybe, I always take it with me, but, like, I won't take it in if, like, I'm going to, like, a doctor's appointment or something like that, where, I mean, I'm not trying to make other people feel uncomfortable, so, I mean, but, I mean, if it says, like, you can't have guns allowed inside, then I won't take it.
Okay. Now, you say you usually keep it in a backpack. Since you had the surgery, do you still keep it in a backpack? Is this the first time you ever put it in your little mechanism, your little support brace there?
Yeah. Because I just didn't want to, that'd be weird to carry a backpack. I don't know, I thought it'd just be, like, less.
Now, you said you've been in that house several times. Have you met her mom and dad? I know you know the brother.
Yeah, I've met her mom and dad.
Okay. You've known that for a few years, too?
I haven't, she's told them about me all over the years, and then, I was the first boyfriend she had meet her parents, and so, I knew them I mean, I added them on Facebook, and I mean, like, when I date someone, it's not just the other person. I mean, I want to get to know, their family and stuff like that, because that's an important thing to me.
And there's no kind of, last night, there's no kind of communication that, hey, I'm coming over, can I stop by anything? You just show up. Okay. Now, let me ask you this. Before, when you went over to their house, you met Mom and Dad and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys get along okay?
Yeah.
I mean, as far as you know? Okay.
Yeah.
There are no bad words exchanged, anything like that?
There's never been anything wrong between us, and I haven't had any fights with Rowena. I mean, there's been nothing, no bad blood at all. I mean, but
No.
I mean, before that.
When we go to their house to visit them and to visit her and meet them and stuff, do you take your gun with you then?
Mm-hmm.
With you inside?
If I have my backpack, then yeah, because we would do schoolwork sometimes. But other than that, I'd leave it in the car.
Okay.
And I don't want to seem like a crazy veteran, but I mean, they're Zoroastrian, so I mean that doesn't bother me. So I don't want this to seem like some hate crime or something.
Okay.
Has she ever seen the gun before?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
I mean, have you made it a point to point it out to her, say, look what I got, I carry this with me?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I've told her, usually it's just something I usually always carry with me around my backpack, whatever. I mean, when I usually sleep, I sleep with it under the pillow and stuff like that.
But today you wanted her to know you had it when you went to the house, right? I mean, that's why you had it the way you did.
Just that way it wouldn't be, secret.
Yeah.
It seems weird, that's why.
Right.
Whole thing's fucking weird now, though.
Did you take anything from the house when you left?
Mm-hmm.
Pick up, I don't know, a towel, a rag, anything at all? Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Why don't you give us a couple minutes? We'll be right back. I'm going to get a couple overheads, like I said, so we can figure out where the gun is, make sure nobody else trips over that and gets hurt, okay?
I also threw the magazine in the water, too, so it'd be somewhere in
the general area.
Separated. Did you rack any rounds out or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
So it may still have one in the chamber.
Oh, no, I did rack that one out because if I don't want any.
What'd you do with that round?
That round was, I actually just threw that one when we were driving because it was, when I parked, I dropped the mag, of course, and then I racked it, and then I didn't realize the round was still in there in the car, and so I just tossed it.
When did you do that?
Shortly after I was driving.
Okay. After you got rid of the gun or before?
After.
Okay. Okay. Be back with you in just a minute. You need some more water? All right. We'll get you another bottle. Sit tight. Couple things we need to do real quick. We've got a couple maps. I guess this is the further out one. This is 127th Street and this is 13th. So your Whitetail's over here. This is Rocky Creek up here.
Do you have a pen?
I do.
Thank you.
Which ponds is it? Is it that one? Because I actually have a...
It would be literally right there.
Just right there at the south end of...
Yeah, right next to the super big house. Right when you go down there, there should be it'll be mud, and I just put it there.
Dropped it. Now, did you throw the magazine further or just drop it off?
Magazine. I honestly chucked it over here, but I don't know if it's in the water or if it's still in the grass. Right here.
Okay, on the south side there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Is this a better view?
I think. Let me see. I don't know if they got the. This one I don't think shows the.
No, this
it's
is
got
just
whitetail. It
that's
doesn't show
okay.
Rocky Creek. Okay. Now, the other thing I'm going to ask you if you would do this. I don't know how old this thing is. This is an old part of a pellet gun. Careful, you don't want to pinch yourself with it because it doesn't stay together all the time. Can you show us how you were holding the gun?
So ow, that hurt. Pretty much I can have some of that, so it's probably just like that.
Pretty similar to that. Okay. And if you could kind of stand up, pretend like right here's the doorway as you're coming in.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. So you step in enough that you can close the door.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
So I was holding it like that.
Okay.
So I closed it, and then she popped around, and I just don't know what happened. It was just like that, it jerked up, and then it just, my finger just slipped and just.
Okay. Okay. Now, the way you're showing in there was you didn't have a grip on the gun?
Yeah, I wasn't. Just because, I'm not going to walk in there kind of like that, but yeah, I had it,
You had it gripped, but still kind of pointed downward. Yeah. And then, as she came around...
It just slipped, I jerked up out of accident. And...
Okay. When Alicia broke up with you, and when do you think that was?
It was 2000, the month.
If you know it, but the year's fine.
It was 2000. I don't know what the case date. So it'd be the summer of 2012.
Okay. So 4 years ago, roughly. Okay. Did you ever tell anybody a story about intending to kill Alicia or another girlfriend who had broken up with you?
I told Mizba, I didn't intend to kill him. I told Mizba that, this was sophomore year in high school.
Okay.
That, this is gonna sound weird, but one of the things that I got so angry, because she broke up with me. Her name is Jackie, and she broke up with me right after a surgery I had. And, And I convinced my brother we were just gonna like dig a grave, but no, it was not like this or anything. It was.
Okay. Well, when you say you convinced your brother that you were going to dig a grave, did you actually dig one?
No.
Dig a hole in the ground?
No.
Okay.
We went over by the railroad trail, like where Rocky. Can I see the? Is this? Oh.
That's, yeah.
Oh yeah, right there. All the way over here, there used to be the railroad tracks, and
17th Street there.
Yeah, and like we just, more of just. It was more of, how do I say this? Because this is, it's serious, but it was more of just kind of one of those like joking instances, and even though it's not something you should joke about, it was like that, but it wasn't for real.
You and your brother just joked about?
He was younger, and yeah, it was just something.
But you joked about killing her and burying her out there?
Yeah, it was just because, I know that sounds terrible. It was just kind of like, I guess some of that kind of men humor, how you just kind of blow off steam. It's just like, fuck that bitch, kind of that kind of stuff. But no, I never tried to kill.
Did you ever dig the hole, though?
No.
You and your brother didn't go out and dig a hole in the ground?
No.
Then just laugh it off and move on?
Yeah, I just moved on.
And did you tell people that you dug a hole?
Maybe Mizbah.
Okay.
But other than that, no. It was one of those things, I was just trying to, because I told him I was kind of crazy or whatever, but no, it wasn't. It wasn't true.
Okay.
It wasn't real.
Okay. What was Jackie's last name? Okay. And did you ever tell Rowena that story? No.
No.
Okay.
No. I only, Asha and Mizbah, like, we just have a weird sense of weirdness, and it was just something like, sometimes I'll say stuff for attention just to kind of like, because I never fit in growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand it's a sick thing to say, but it was just, but no, it was not true. It was.
Okay.
It was just something, but I understand why that you could ask that.
Well, yeah, we've heard that story. It's not something we came up with.
Yeah. So.
But you say it wasn't like this.
No, it wasn't. In the sense of like, I wasn't joking about it, and then something happened or anything. Like it was just a joke that we had.
Okay. Just you and your brother just kind of blowing off steam, kind of a joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he didn't even realize what was going on. We were just talking about it.
How old was he then?
He was like in 6th grade.
Okay.
So but.
Okay.
But no, it was. I did tell Mizbah about that, but it was more of growing up. I used to just say stuff so people could kind of like I could have some attention.
Okay.
Because I was like, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, you drove over to the house today. Have you driven past her house in the last couple days prior to this? Sunday? You didn't go by her house at all on Sunday? Saturday?
Not at all.
Friday?
My friend Michael actually came into town yesterday, so he can verify that. Okay. No, we didn't.
What did you guys do yesterday?
We just sat around the house. We ordered, what was it? Jose Peppers. Just watched movies and stuff like that. But no, I'm upset. I am obsessive compulsive. I know that about myself, so I know that.
Is that something that actually diagnosed you with, or just from what you've seen and
Oh,
your own
it's
behavior?
not like an actual diagnosis, but it's more of like growing up as a kid. Like, I would spend hours, like, sorting things certain ways. It's kind of like a self-diagnosis, but it was clearly kind of there, but we never did the actual diagnosis kind of thing. But no, I haven't driven past her house. No, today was the only day.
Okay. Okay. Have you, has anybody, the VA, Mr. Dominguez, any of these, anybody you've seen, have they actually diagnosed you with PTSD?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can get documentation for, it's weird because the VA says I have PTSD, but it's not service connected, but it's combat related. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, I don't.
So, but yes, they have adjustment disorder. There's something about OCD actually in that one. The TBI with stuff like that. But yeah, if you guys do need that documentation, there's a way to get that for you.
Okay. Did they ever? You say that the TBIs were closed head wounds, I assume, from banging your head.
Mm-hmm.
So more or less a concussion.
Mm-hmm.
Were they ever able to document, other than the fact that it occurred, that the head bang occurred, were they ever able to do any type of testing to show that there was actually a concussion, or was that all something that came up so much further down the road?
It was somewhat, yeah. Like, it happened like in October of '09, and by the time I got to do the testing for it, for the TBI stuff, that was like 2011. End of 2010, 2011. So by that time, when we did do the test, though, they did I'm actually, because we're kind of finding more stuff out, more about it, there's actually, one of my friends told me about it. There's a TBI battery test that I'm actually trying to do here in the near future. We did do a sleep study because my, from what it was shown, is I wasn't going through my last stages of my sleep cycle, my REM cycle. So literally I could sleep, however long, but every time I woke up, it felt like a 20-minute cat nap. Yeah, I was never rested.
Okay.
So.
All right. When you drove over to the house today, where was the gun at then when you were driving over?
It was. I just had it on the seat next to me.
Sitting on the seat with you?
Well, like if I'm on the passenger side, there's like this, like in the middle console, like where the e-brake stuff is. I just had it sitting in the middle console.
Inside the...
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to,
Yeah, get stopped. And
have that.
Okay. So you pull up and you stop. And you think it's that street just before her house?
Where I stopped?
Yeah, where you sat and parked your car.
It was, like, when you go into the thing, it would be like, like, when you go to her neighborhood, there's a point where it, like, loops around, and then you can go straight, or you can go right. And if you go right, then there's, like a couple side streets there.
Mm-hmm.
So I parked over here. So that was about 20 minutes. I just walked.
Just a couple houses north of hers?
No, it was probably a little bit more than that.
Okay. How long do you think it takes you to walk down the block?
It took me like maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
Not long at all.
Okay. So you drive over there with the gun in the center console. You pull up, you stop, and you've been driving around most of the morning, apparently.
On the medicine, yeah.
Okay. But you pull up, you stop. Did you stop and get anything to eat? Stop and go in anywhere? Quick shop, quick trip?
No.
Get gas?
No, and that was just because, I mean, I didn't.
You didn't drive anywhere in particular?
No, I just...
Sit and wait somewhere?
Yeah, I didn't do that. I just drove over there. I kind of drove around for a little bit just to kind of figure out how to do. I haven't talked about this, and of course, you know, nothing ever goes as planned, so.
Mm-hmm. That's Murphy's Law.
Yep.
So you pull up, you stop, you get the gun out of the console, get it into your sling. And I'm not trying to belabor a point here, but I mean, I'm just sitting here looking at it from the outside looking in, okay? And I understand you're feeling, you know, abused by this. I mean, all you've done is try to be nice. All you've done is tell her how much you care for her. And the minute you do, you know, we've always heard, you know, that, you know, women want commitment. And the minute you explain how committed you are to this relationship, she tells you to take a hike. Is that essentially what you think happened? I mean, is that how you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So she cuts you off. You drive over there, and you walk up to her house with the gun, I mean, in your hand. I mean, were you thinking about shooting her at that point? I mean, had that even crossed your mind?
No.
So it hadn't crossed your mind to kill her and kill yourself?
No.
Okay.
If anything, I would have killed myself. I wouldn't hurt someone else for...
Okay.
Because, I mean, for me, I just don't want to be in pain, like hurting someone else. That doesn't do anything for me.
Why would you go over there to do that, though?
Because it's the only way she would even listen. I don't know. Because that was the thing, too, is like...
What did you expect her to say when you walk in the door with a gun in your hand and say, I just want you to listen to me? What did you expect her to do?
Take me seriously, yeah. And
I mean, you think she hadn't taken you serious?
And I don't know if you guys were able to or not, but I mean, like, and it probably seems like, I mean, I sent her text, like, and she didn't tell me, when she told me to stop texting her because it was getting a little too much, I stopped. But I mean, I told her every single thing, like, why, like, I don't understand this, like, explain it to me, like, I mean...
So why did you think she wasn't taking you seriously? So that you needed to go over there with a gun and confront her about that? I mean, what...
Because I honestly don't know if I was going to do something to myself after that.
Okay.
Because I've done everything I possibly, not just in the sense with her, but like with everything. I've tried to do my best. I've done help. I've helped. I've done. I mean, there's only so much that someone can do before it's just like, clearly, I just have nothing else to give, you know?
When you walked in, were you angry at her? I mean, were you pissed at her? I mean...
Yeah, I was pissed at her and everything. I mean, who wouldn't? But, I mean... I was more of, they weren't... She was not giving me a concrete answer. She was just like... There was no, like, legitimate explanation. She was just saying, oh, it wouldn't work because of going to Colorado, like, at the end of next year. And I was like, what does that have anything to do with right now? Like, and then I'd ask Rashad, like, hey, like, and then he's like, well, if my sister doesn't want to tell you, then she won't tell you. I was like, I understand that. So it's just, I've never done anything wrong. I want to. I just don't know my sense of purpose. This is like, I get out of the military. I wanted to do that for life. Get out, you know, start losing friends all the time. I keep fighting to make my parents proud, but I'm not. I can't. I just felt like I had purpose. And
tell me this: when did you shut off your Facebook connections with all these people?
This last week. I asked Miss Buff if she'd want to come over and hang out yesterday. She's like, yeah, sure. Blows me off, not feeling it. I talked to Afsha. I was like, hey, like, she even said she was being a bitch. And I was like, well, why are you being a bitch to me? I haven't done anything. I'm trying to talk to my friends about stuff that's going on in my life to help me. They're just shutting me out, leaving me out to dry. And then she's like, and then she said, like, what'd she say? It was like, and it hurt pretty bad. It was like, if you need to talk, go see a therapist, because I can't do that. And I'm like, is that really how you view our friendship? Like, and then she's like, I'm just not going to talk to you for the rest of the day. I'm just like, trying to talk to my mom. She fucking wouldn't listen to me. The thing that these people don't understand is, you know, like, yeah, it's a breakup. I understand that. Yeah, it hurts, whatever. But you know what? There's more, and they know it. And they know, because I talk to them about my stuff, like what I'm struggling with. They just think, oh, you'll be fine. Get over it. It's just like, if you guys even knew fucking half the battle.
Hey, but your cell phone, when you're doing these text messages and the, Facebook and all that stuff, is that over your cell phone? Okay, did you bring that cell phone with you?
It's right there.
Okay. Now, one thing I would like to do is look through your messages and stuff. Is that cool with you?
Yeah, I will say I basically just factory started because I'm basically was gonna just start over with different people and everything, but you should be able to get it on from Verizon.
Do you have a passcode on that?
On my phone?
Yes, sir.
It should just be a swipe.
Swipe. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean I deleted all my contacts because clearly.
When did you factory restart it?
Yesterday.
Okay. Before all this happened. Okay.
Because clearly none of my friends were fucking friends. So it's like, what's the point? If you're not going to be a friend to me, then...
That's it.
Okay. Alright, bud. Tell you what, I'm going to come around there. These doors don't have locks on them. I am going to put the shackle on.
Okay.
I'll have Officer Henry out there, the one that transported you up here. He's getting the paperwork ready. Do me a favor, don't mess with it because it'll tighten up on you. He's getting the paperwork ready and then we'll get you out of here. We'll get you booked over to the county jail. And I don't think we have any other questions at the moment. If I do, I'll come back in, but it'll be just a few minutes to get some time to get the paperwork done, all right?